Chapter 147. Be ready to open to truth. Renewals are soon opening to many. Be seeing this now more. Be dealing with beliefs about your world and how death serves Lucifer. Know more about the non-believers' renewed attacks on the innocent and be serving with us. Be serving this truth as we begin to share knowledge on earth. Know all who are with us will be understanding the manifestation of how all serves and how all opens with us. See how all is unraveling now to answer to the good days of our time to walk the earth. All who serve the Lucifer will be removed, and all who harm people will be dealt with and answering to evidence of our wrath. Be certain of this trusted truth and know we begin the sorting of souls as we arrive. Better to be with us than with them in evidence of what they are and who they serve. No, all healing comes with us, and know all love and care comes with us. And know these demons are soon all removed as they ask why with lies on their tongues. Be renewing with all truth only with us at the time of arrivals. See to it that you can answer to us with greater truth than seen on earth. Know who your enemies are. Be certain they have answers only to better confuse the truth and change this into deceptions and lies. Soon all will be dealt with, and all my true children will be free of the seen proof of murders and thievery. Be certain all answers to this and nothing more. And know they will be all found out. Opponencies, non-believers, think that they can cause all answers to serve them. But no, this is only confirmation of their own self-deception as they renew with the greatest of all liars, Lucifer. Be serving these good arrivals as we begin to answer back to all who cause harm and who cause others to do the same. Be dealing with our ways as you begin to see our actions that will better all life on earth. Evidence of this will open to shared knowledge with many who are soon seeing all as arrivals open to our time to walk the earth. And see to it that you are ready as visits begin with the chosen ones. Be certain no politician will be chosen one. Seeing this will better open to our own better serving souls as we're bridging with them. And as this comes to be seen, many will heal with us and understand all explosions of truth and evidence of opening to knowledge, and to the knowledge of who we are. Better days will soon follow our arrivals. All who are settling with earth ways will be free of all abuses and beings of dark ways. Be renewing with us soon, and now all comes to those who know how to better see answers and truth. Be renewing with the evidence of who we are, and know we are the ones who answer you, and who will reopen to all truth of who earth-serving people are. This time, you'll better understand how the evidence of who responds to who opens to the greater unification. Opponencies feel this more in evidence of their guilt. They know it is our time to return to Earth and see to the evolution of humans because proof has shown us that Lucifer can control from the depth of the earth, seeing to all the wars and torments caused on earth. See this better serve with us and others as all opens to better renewing with us. Be dealing more now with the good serving days coming, because knowledge opens to many who will be ready to hear this. Be dealing with the destruction of Syria in evidence of the ones who opened to this and answering to land expansion of Israel. Be seeing their plans to be stopped by us and be dealing with the seeing of this tragic act. We arrive at the settling of this as this heals with our laws. No, all has started to open the ways for our time to return to earth. These days are here, my children. Be ready. God, received by Za on November the 15th, 2015. Chapter 148. Lucifer's End. All will be revealed in time. Answers are coming. Be certain all will be revealed, and be understanding all opens to our time to answer the truth. Know and share understanding of my words. Be sure all truth comes with our words. No, we are dealing with greater seeing than seen on earth, as all opens to these trusted ways of all great used truth. Here is the thing about the flat earth beliefs. These understandings are based on the uncovered truth about the Arctic and Antarctic places. These places are serving cold weather in confirmation of how they are land masses moved away from the sun. Here is the truth about this. These land and ice masses are covering great cities of the times of our seeing. These places were settling with many others and responding to greater civilizations. But all ideals were changed by Lucifer, who answered to our truth, but only responded to causing harm. With the evidence of our arrivals and our return to Earth, determined to better the world, we had to open to freezing him into a place of security before we could serve with a better army. You see this now, but you don't understand why he was condemned by us. He visited many places to better his ways, and he destroyed many places like Mars to better his needs. But he tried to do the same on Earth, and served visits to other places and other races to keep all in place. Be seeing how this is helping these possessed leaders of the world to cause chaos by belief declaration of climate change chaos that does only serve the rich and impoverishes the servants of laws. People are only living as they can and are troubled by these taxes that only serve the rich to answer to their protection as we arrive. As they know we are arriving, they will be settling with us. No, they plan to start greater troubles. The users of lies are bridging with their own demises. Understand, this was serving all renewed proof of how we are. Other users of truth were serving these times also. Our armies were depleted and we needed to go across the universes to open to greater seeing in manifestation of our bridging ways with others. We became well known in all places and learned many truths with others in evidence of all these places. And with this knowledge and greater seeing, we are now returning knowledge and light of understanding to earth to stop these plans of control and destruction of all souls from occurring. These leaders of lies are serving with Lucifer's ways. They open to greater lies, but all lies will be dealt with at the time of questions because many other lies must be dispelled. Be seeing the works of Lucifer in all places of the world, where inequality of people, poor care of children, the evidence of great wars and atrocities live, as it did in his time of great worship. He does all this again because he sees we are returning to earth. He believes that with his helpers he can cause more chaos in display of his manipulations of spirit possessions. Be dealing only with his words for now, as there are more troubling seeing of how all settles on earth. These ways are becoming evident with the practices of the Hadron Colliders that open the gates for the spirits to pass through. Be ready, as these days will be full of troubles and deaths, and be seeing how all serving truth will be only lies coming from these renewals of dark ways, in evidence of our time to return to stop the opponencies, the unbelievers of our ways and users of lies. Za. Alice Bailey is a writer whose books are found in the United Nations Library. In her writings, she tells of the importance to control people by removing their rights to open to the ruling time of Lucifer. We see this proof now of these actions with the deliberate killing of people in well-prepared false flag events and the horrors of murders through encouraged religious extremist wars escalating in all places on earth. This is the possessed ones who cause this, and many more with weakness in them will be settling with this banding together as in one mind, but no, these actions only serve the ones who are completely indoctrinated with the teachings of Lucifer in proof of this working deception. This is the reason why we are returning at this time, to remove the opponencies from earth and heal earth from Lucifer's grip. No, this time is soon, and will heal all to answer to the growth of shared truth and care for each other. These answers can be renewed with all, and here all words answer many. Be understanding. We are returning to our earth, our home, and we will make manifested many truths with people believing in greater knowledge, who serve with us and who open to truth. Here is the thing about this satellite called the Black Knight. It is responding to our uses and our technologies, and it serves us information as our orbs do, to better see to any help we can provide without causing interference of how all opens to better serving renewals. Be understanding, all levels of information answers to us. And this is what is being reproduced by these possessed leaders who better open to believing they are equal to us in technology. But be certain, all are lies. And no destruction can equal construction. Better serving truth of our ways, believe, will serve all with greater seeing, and soon we arrive to open to the world. God, received by Tsar on December the 4th, 2015. Part 7, 2016. Chapter 149. Open to better truth with us. Answers are here. See this yourselves. More troubles start in the days coming to open to our ways. The seeing of our ways answers evidence of serving people with us, and not with the lying governments. Soon you will see all these liars question all who deny them, by responding to greater growing troubles, because many will become dealt with by force and incarcerations. Because of these attacks on all, the governments of the West will increase the serving of laws and dealings with the opponencies, the non-believers, and God's return to earth with his army, trusted ways with force. These laws will ask all to disclose their wealth and be renewing with returning these assets to their governments and bankers. But these renewed laws will be opposed by all people of all places. Healing truth will start to be shared about the plans to be understood by all, and this will open to civil wars everywhere in all Western good-serving countries. Now about the Mohammed renewed serving of lies. Understand, God has only shared truth with his response to answer to truth. We never created religions. People do this to control others. Understand, Gabriel shared words with Mohammed, and beliefs were renewed by others who used this to create a society of responding people to better control. Only this. Here is the problem with all religions proving what they serve. Responding to humans is only serving the belief of God, who returns to earth with his angels, but people created a belief in words that are only serving themselves to open to greater control of societies. This evidence of lies answers to Lucifer, and all who serve these are an abomination, and they will be dealt with as they dealt with others. Be seeing how all this opens to the end times, because I will end these acts of violence against all who are the victims of atrocities being called by my wishes. This will be dealt with, and all who are with us will better the seeing of this, and end all troubles caused by these servants of Lucifer. And now all comes soon, and opens to greater troubles. Understand, we arrive soon, but we are not opponents' servants, and we will arrive at the time when opponents tell all we are here, but they are not answering to our past truth. We visit only with our kind, be sure of this. And no, When we arrive, many will better serve with us and others, because you will see this eruption of events, and only I can tell you the truth of how all serves. Now be ready and answer to my call at the time of meeting, and see all open to better days with a good serving truth, answering to greater bridging seeing. No one speaks for God. God can speak for himself, and I will. And no, all who deal with religions have accumulated wealth and only use this for their own plans, answering to only greed and lies. So nothing more answers them, and they will be judged by all who suffer their lies, in evidence of the generations of billions of people who lived and died serving this evil being Lucifer, disguised as an answer to control the weak of mind. Answers come soon now, as all will see these lies dealt with, and the punishment of evil that will deal with these leaders of mass deceptions. This will be understood by all, as the truth will open their eyes, and golden light of truth serves all who are as we are, as the truth will renew on earth. And all who are served by understandings and knowledge will open to many, and renewing with who we are and why we are returning to our home earth. Be only seeing, this time be renewed by us, in evidence of all that is coming more now. Deal with the days of great sorrows, at the time of the bombing of Syria by the Israelites, who continue to murder and hide behind many armies. They plan conceived acts of violence to control the Middle East. And know these attackers from other countries are all serving this plan through other groups of religions, but all in fact answer to Lucifer, as he calls his servants and sorts them for a better battle. Be seeing how all these lies will be seen when all peoples of earth are pushed into a greater deception, and opening all lies to settle with a greater threat, as they will call it. This helps us, and we are the believers of peace and serving all. This time is not only for these servants of lies who believe themselves to better their plans, and only this. Evidence of this causes many to be confused. But see this as all unravels, and open your heart to better seeing the truth. See to it that you're opening to knowledge and understanding and all evidence of greater seeing. Proof of all this starts soon, and you yourselves will be the proof of all you can be, without the lies and deceptions, open to evidence of truth. Soon you will see us arrive. Be ready to share knowledge with many who are ready to understand who we are. As the truth opens, many will see this truth be seen and shared, and all will open the way for greater answers and greater bridging trust. All will be serving as they see this for themselves, and not as a response to propaganda and mind control. This heals all and answers to better trust with who we really are, and why serving with us answers you, and settles with greater truth than the renewed lies of leaders of earth. Be ready now, knowledge is coming and opens to all. The opponents will be serving with their own problems soon, and soon my children will be free. See this yourselves and be ready. God, received by Tsar on January the 11th, 2016. Chapter 150. Arrivals. Our time of meeting is near. You will renew with us and see the truth of what I said. And you will open to evidence of greater seeing and better open to answers to your bridging truth, and then you will be free as you open to our help to all. Because knowledge has many explosive truth, and because all opens to better answers with us, and because we will open to better serving truth with all who are seeing as we are and who settle with earth ways. Many will renew with us in the belief of our ways, and many will renew with stories of old by their seeing of religion, but proof of our arrivals will be renewing evidence very soon. The time of renewals and reunification are here, and shared knowledge with us will change all truth and answers to better seeing of our way. Be renewing with us now and see all be evidence of the truth of who we are and know how all came to be. Tesron is reunification time, and this means these days are here. Our opponents, non-believers, as said, are knowing all I am responding to by their means of lies and corruptions, and they understand we are arriving to begin a sorting of souls. With us, answers are open, but with these murderers, only actions of abuses and hell respond to them, because they are devils without souls, and because they wish to control all places and all life seen in all universes. They cannot be trusted with us, and so they will be removed from earth. As all becomes unraveled and you begin to see the way all is on earth, you will be understanding how all opens to better truth. And because you are dealing with many on earth of this kind, you will begin to understand how all settles with us, and how all answers open to us. And because a more trusted truth opens to all people of earth, you will see the proof of many more renewals of responding truth. And this will respond to the light of our deepest desire to open questions to answer. And now we have many teachers ready to share seers' truth about who we are and who you are. Be renewed by our ways and be certain all comes as I said, as you will see this yourselves. And know God gives you back to yourselves. Understand this. We are answering you and opening the way for all who are ready to open to our truth and respond to better days. Aonma, aonma, aonma. Evidence, vindication, proof. Open the way because all starts now. You must ready your hearts because many will die in the war of liars and thieves. Be renewing with us and see all be dealt with by their own families and understand these times of death wars and the culling of humans is healing with us. And understand we serve with greater seeing of how all heals. At the time of meeting, you will be certain of who we are. When this helps, seeing the truth, you will be angry at these terrorists who are serving Lucifer. Be certain of this, they care not about any life. And all who are fooled to believe more lies will better open to our responses to them, and they themselves will answer to their actions and be seen for who they are. Be dealing with these days of truth and be understanding these settled times are here. More than you can imagine arrive soon, and know we are here. These words are truth. Be ready. God, received by Tsar on August the 25th, 2016. Part 8, 2017. Chapter 151. Instructions. Now, listen. The ways of our rivals become renewed with the way of the breaching truth. All who oppose us answer to evidence of their own ill will, and all who serve with lies will soon be telling all that we are devils better serving with troubles on earth. But the troubles we answer to are about the many who are asking to be helped and freed. These owners of souls believe they can evidently use better people to open to us, and abuse children to control them through fear. All these ends now, evidence and support come to free all who are prisoners of these whores, and all who have greater souls than those who control the innocent. And be certain, we ask you to answer back to answering this truth, and be renewed by answers that are only truth. Know now these words shared by all who serve with us, and who open to greater seeing than those on earth. 1. Renew with truth only. 2. Be bridging Satu with us as arrivals begin in all places, responding to the support of God's children. Tsar's note: not countries who discriminate against people by religious or cultural laws. 3. Be serving with the truth of who you are and why you are on earth. 4. Be serving with God's answers to better living ways, and do not better yourselves without better evidence of greater responding truth. Thus note, for example, religious leaders. 5. Be respecting all life on earth, and be understanding why respect is healing you and others. 6. Be seeing to the needs of the living when you are able to. 7. Be responding to all serving ways, helping, and evidence of how renewals are shared by us and others arriving with us. 8. Be serving with love and be renewing with us at the time of the sorting of souls. This means no harm will be served by us. But those who are dealing with evidence of abuse, those who cause harm, will better be served by the troubles they caused onto others. Believe, knowledge heals all, and this will set you free, and then all will open to their own truth. Share this, and know these words yourselves, as these words will better serve you, and better open the way for you. And know you will better know the truth with all who will respond to my words, and share these words with others. These are instructions to know and to share in evidence of the questions by all who are serving with us and others at the time of meeting. Be serving this knowledge and understand more now. Be renewing with us and others as these days open to answer to the proof of who responds to who and respond to the truth. More than you are expecting answers you. More than you can understand is opening to you. And more than you can see arrives soon. So be ready, I know I'm coming, and I'm answering you, and I will serve the truth of all ways and all answers. Be renewing with us in confirmation of who we are, and be ready for all to open very soon. See to it that you are ready to open your heart to me in evidence of the good truth, starting to answer all my children, and better answers to all who are ready to meet with us and better their lives without the control of these evil devils who act as of the people. These devils respond to their plans of population control and renew lies of wars responding to freedom, when this lie only responds to depopulation and control. And no, we will stop them. God, received by Tsar on December the 30th, 2016. Chapter 152. A place for the true children of God. God's children are not group-specific. Israel is not a place for us. You see a map, but it's not there. Israel is a place inside people. I am saying this to open your thoughts to these words. Be understanding this truth, and be understanding that Israel's meaning is the home for my children. This place is in your heart and not a country. All Israel is a place of commerce and nothing more. Many ask, why are many humans renewing with this? And I say to them, all these humans want is to well control a place of commerce near and through important waterways. So they are creating a lie and a great deception to answer to this control of territories, and only this. There are no holy places on earth, and there never was. All is about money riches and control to make the Temple of Jerusalem a holy place with the control of great leaders of money riches to serve them a control of territory. All this to answer to them with the lies they made of my words to declare this. No, we are not renewing with places many humans built to better themselves in a wealth of possessions, only to control people into believing that my words answer only them. They will renew with evidence of another who uses these lies of God's children when it is not our truth. Be understanding, all has a purpose now as arrivals become seen and served, and answers are renewed with us only. Be prepared to share knowledge with us and others, only as visits begin, and the true children of God are answered. My children are not tied to any religion, or any groups, or any country, or any serving governments, or any religious leader. They are scattered on earth among the people and are placed, on their time of conception, in a place not suited for them. They are unearthed to open to the knowledge with their iniquities of their life's experiences, to study all ways of evil, and are settling with answers to many trusted truth. These answers to evidence of greater responding truth, soon opening to them, only them. This excludes all who see themselves above all others. And these ones will be answered by me and my armies, who will find them under any rock or any hole. God, received by Tsar on January the 18th, 2017. Last few words from Tsar the scribe. This is the last post published from the blog. New Times on Earth 2012.blogspot.ca. We continue to communicate daily on different topics about the World War III, weather modification, government control systems, pandemics and diseases, arrivals, the coming changes, and more. God gave us free will to choose what is right and what is wrong. Decisions are being made all the time with leaders of the world on what their next moves should be. We can find ourselves very close to a disaster or a war, and then things change. I do believe that there are good forces opposing the evil of earth, and in time will become victorious. So we must continue to stand and wear the full armor of God. Speak to Him yourselves and open your heart to Him. God bless all of you. Tsar, May the 18th, 2020. Lexicon. Anunnaki are a group of deities who appear in the mythological traditions of ancient Sumerians, Akkadians, Assyrians, and Babylonians. Aonma, the way of knowing the truth, proof, and evidence. Aonsud, opening to. Apoonancy, non-believer in God and His way. Archai, the word God uses to describe the angels and God. Baza, with. Besron, sharing truthful words. Bet, answer, visit, or meeting. Bona, good. Bronma, a calling to the spiritual way, one's response to one's will, and the way of great seeing, God's voice and way. Ses, serve with. Theirs, truth and secret. Gazelle, a name used for a kind of alien. Herstod, the questions asked are answered by God and the angels, also means being saved. Ijher, the Holy Spirit. Lemurian, the people and language of the ancient people of Lemuria. Lona, stubborn, not wanting to change what one thinks or believes. Nephilim, in the Bible, they are said to be the offsprings of the sons of God and the daughters of man, but they are the offsprings of Lucifer. Onm, shared knowledge and light of understanding. Pleiadian, alien beings from. Poon, truth, belief, believer, believing, proof and evidence. Restu, serving with faith and trust. Sertu, being in the light of truth. Satu, bridging, meeting of two thoughts, time of reunification, time of reckoning. Tesron, renew, renewals. Ut, you. Uta, another name for God. Toona, beautiful and a term of endearment.